All right, here we go. To the mountains, to the walls, to the sweat drip down my... Let's talk about traveling with 3 kids. It is not for the faint of heart. Traveling with children anyways is quite difficult just because you're trying to keep them entertained and not bother anyone else, which can just prove to be a hard task. We made sure the gremlins were happy with some cake pops, but they threw those away instantly. But I'm telling you, this croissant slapped. I was actually so grateful though once we got through security and that anxiety, like my heart rate was at 100. We got onto the plane, all of us fell asleep. Every single one of us slept the entire time, and I was so grateful for that because the rest of the trip getting out of the airport and back into our rental car was exhausting. I'm a wedding photographer and I have 3 weddings in Colorado. I usually shoot in Breckenridge from September to October. So we made a little week trip out of it with the whole family, and it is seriously so stunning. And we also invited some of our friends up to stay with us, and the kiddos have been losing their minds wanting to hang out with them. But first we had to get to the Airbnb, which required us getting onto the train, then getting onto a bus to take us to our rental car, which that was a whole dilemma in itself. Don't even get me started. The reason we have so much luggage is it's cold here, and so obviously all of the cold gear is quite big, and then I have to bring all of my camera gear, and that is a lot for wedding days. But once we arrived, we changed in the parking lot, and then we went to our favorite little breakfast place in Idaho Springs, and everyone was so cozy and happy until there was a scream fest. But once we got to Breckenridge and met up with our friends, we grabbed some dinner, and then we saw this little rat, otter, beaver. I don't know, I thought it was cute, but everyone told me it wasn't, and I think it's adorable. So let me know if you think it's ugly or not, so I can tell Josh and Sydney that it is cute. Stay tuned for more travel stuff. I love you guys.